Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about the newest horror movie to hit theaters, Cuckoo. Cuckoo is a 2024 horror movie that tells the story of a 17-year-old girl named Gretchen who moves to a strange place with her father, stepmom, and stepsister. Now this movie definitely does kind of live up to expectations of being weird and different. It's also kind of a very hard movie to explain. I understand there's some things I'm a little bit more confused about in this movie, but overall I definitely did enjoy this movie more than anything. But it's not going to be for everyone. So, without further ado, I'm going to write my positives. And the first positive I want to give it is Hunter's performance as Gretchen, the main lead. I definitely did enjoy this performance of them. I know they had a big role in Euphoria when it was popular. Now, I only saw like maybe the first or second episode of Euphoria, so I never saw them in Euphoria, so this is my first viewing of them in any TV show or movie. But I definitely enjoyed their performance. I feel like that character was very like a real character and how they would react in real life. I enjoyed how they interacted with everyone else in like a real way, and I definitely chuckled at that one scene where Gretchen asked him, "Why are we even here?" And he's like, "Because your family comes here." And she's like, "That's a weird way to say it." I kind of got a little chuckle out of that scene, but I definitely did enjoy the performance of that. I also enjoyed the performance of the villain in this movie. I really liked that they made it clear that he was the villain from the start and didn't try to do it as like some kind of plot twist. So you kind of see that throughout the movie. I definitely did enjoy both their performances in that. I also did enjoy especially the performance of the little girl. I just felt like it was a really good performance from her, and more of how you would think a normal girl would react, even though she isn't quite so normal. I also did enjoy the kind of adventure this movie took you through. It was definitely kind of a weird thing to watch through. At some points, I am still kind of confused about little things going on of it, but what I understood from the story and kind of how things got together, I definitely do think this movie is one of a kind, and I definitely did really like that and appreciate when a movie is like something you've never seen before in a culture of just so many movies being like every other movie or so similar to another movie. I don't think I can compare this movie to anything I've seen before. And I also did kind of like the concept they kind of took and how they use this concept, even though again part of my confusion lies to how that all works together. But I definitely kind of enjoyed the performances throughout this, and I like the story and the way they kind of went through this. I also like how this was shot. I think it was shot really well. And I did like the kind of plot twist, at least I didn't see this coming, of the little girl being one of them. I did not see that. Maybe some others did before, but I did not kind of see that. Now, for all my positives, I really do like this movie and I want to praise it a lot for those qualities. There's only one mix I have for this movie, and that is just some things kind of did not click for me. Like the ending, I was not the biggest fan of. I didn't hate it, but like an opening ending like that, where you can just think of what's going on without giving a clear answer, either be a hit or miss. But in this case, honestly, it was more of a in between for me. I thought, at least how I'm thinking of this movie, is that they're maybe going to Paris like they were going before. I honestly don't know what to make of the ending. So it's definitely a mixed concept. It's not a bad ending, it's just a little bit confusing, to be completely honest, and more open-ended. And I'm not really a big fan of those like really, really open-ended endings like this. But the ending is a mixed for me. And along with only having one mixed, I only have really one negative for this movie, and that is that at some points it's kind of hard to follow a little bit or confusing, and just some things are left unexplained, as just so many little things were left unexplained in this movie, and just some things were confusing, or the story was hard to follow at times a little bit. I felt struggle a little bit going through it. Like I said, this could personally be the fact that I watched the movie and I honestly fully did not 100% understand what I was watching or even what was going on sometimes, but I definitely did enjoy the ride. It did take me on. Now, with all of that really being said, This movie really is one of a kind, and when I left the theater, it really was a what did I just watch kind of moment, and I don't really get that often with movies, to be completely honest. So I definitely admire it, and I really like this movie. I know this movie is definitely not going to be for everyone, but this movie was for me, and I really did enjoy this movie for the most part, except maybe one or two tiny little things. So, what did you guys think of Cuckoo? Did you like it? What did you not like about it? Comment down below if you've seen it or you're going to go see it. And I'll see you guys soon with the newest video, which is going to be about the Alien movie and then ranking the Alien franchise. So if you want to see that, you can subscribe, like this video, and I will see you guys soon.